Welcome back here with Overdrive. Now, for all of us here on the team, when we speak of peak performance, we usually mean how quickly a car can go from 0 to 100 or how much power and torque it produces. But Bert is trying to give it a whole new meaning. He's trying to find out how much a car can do on a single tank of diesel.
Here at Overdrive, we have always been trying to establish or break records, and this is just a new endeavor we've been trying. What we're going to be doing is driving the Mahindra Renault Logan from Delhi to Ahmedabad. That's a distance of about 900 kilometers on one of the busiest roads in India, the National Highway 8. Now, the attempt is not to reach there in the fastest time possible or attain the highest speeds possible in a car like this. No, what we're going to be doing is taking this car on a single tank full of gas, of diesel that is, and driving it from Delhi to Ahmedabad. And let's see if she can do it. However, we did not start driving immediately after the flag off and waited till early morning when traffic was skeletal. Our last mileage run was at the high-speed test bowl in Ahmednagar. There, the Logan recorded an unprecedented efficiency of 35 kilometers per litre. But here, in the real world, on an extremely busy national highway, replete with oncoming traffic, unruly truck drivers and livestock, we could only hope that the figures were still highly respectable. There are certain tips I learned at the Renault Eco 2 program which I attended in France during the Paris Motor Show week. It's the very same tips that I'm putting into practice over here. The most important of these is to anticipate what the traffic ahead of you is doing. So you have to keep an eye out in cars, not just the car ahead of you, but a few car lengths ahead of that as well. You then understand when the traffic is slowing down, coming to a standstill, and you can automatically adjust throttle pressure, reduce it, gain better efficiency. Always drive in the right gear. The right gear does not mean putting it into overdrive in fifth and then letting the car climb up a slope very gradually. You're actually wasting fuel by not utilizing it properly. So shift down if you have to. That meant curbing my need for speed and the heavy right foot. Sharp changes of pace were absolutely forbidden. I had never ever been overtaken this often. Whenever you need to brake, put the gear into neutral and coast down slowly as you gently apply the brakes. This also helps you save fuel. And here's one very interesting tip. Ideally, fill fuel in the mornings because density of fuel in the morning is much higher than in the afternoon. So you actually get more fuel for your buck. While driving long distances at these speeds, the biggest challenge is staying awake and not losing focus. Assisting me in driving were Martin and Karan, and it was a constant challenge for the three of us to retain the indicated mileage figure on the onboard trip computer. We have had an absolutely fantastic drive from Delhi all the way up to here in Ahmedabad. As you can see, we've reached Ahmedabad. The Logan diesel has proved to be fantastically economical, and this drive has been very, very interesting and very rewarding. Ever since we left Delhi, the indicated mileage had hovered around 30 to 32 kilometers per litre. But now, it was finally time to see how much she clocked once we tanked up again. So that concludes our mega mileage run from Delhi to Ahmedabad in the Renault Logan. We filled in about 30.32 litres of diesel. We've done about 983 kilometers, and that gives us a phenomenal fuel efficiency of about 30.42 kilometers per litre.